So a few days ago, I posted this thing on Twitter. My friend quit her old job and she started glowing. There are low-key some toxic workplaces with shit salaries that use things like offsites and culture to make their employees think they're in a good place until they leave and their eyes open. I was shocked to this tweet, not on the timeline, but in my DMs. I don't know whether people are afraid to say what they want to say on the tail, and they shook me. Most of all these companies, people are toxic. What? Hey! So I'm not going to be reading out what some people said, but see, in this video, I'm going to be telling you how to spot toxic companies. And if you're in that kind of situation, I beg, run for your life. Carry your bag and be going. It's not worth it. If you ask me, it is definitely not worth it. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Adora, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you how to spot toxic tech companies so they know what they're doing and you run. Because let me tell you something, as much as yes, we like our jobs, reasonable companies will tell you to take breaks when necessary and things like that. Because let me tell you, there's one person outside waiting to take your job, you inside. If anything happens to you, God forbid, you are slaving away, you are slaving for the company, and something terrible happens to you, and God forbid you die, in less than 3 weeks, somebody is gonna continue that job that you left behind, okay? So nothing is worth your health, nothing is worth your physical health or your mental health, nothing is worth you detaching yourself from your family because you want to work and please your boss and make money. Nothing is worth all of these things. I'm going to be as blunt as possible because I know that what I'm saying is the truth and nothing but the truth, okay? So I'm going to be telling you a few things. I wrote them down actually, I did not count because there are many. But before I get right into it here, I just want to say that I also believe that you can make friends at work. Don't get me wrong. But me, I'm a huge fan of my personal life is my personal life and my work life is my work life. There's no need for we are all friends, we are all family. All this, we are all family and friends workplace. Hey, fear them. We're all family, we're all friends. Fear those, I've said it. People that have ear, let them what? Hear. All these are when we're a family gang. All this is mostly small companies that do these things. Please be careful. There are companies that stress you so much and they pay you so little. There are some companies that are legit your surulere. That when you want to talk about your story in life, is back when I was broke, na them. Surulere, na them. All those kinds of companies, you are stressing yourself. You get to the work 8 a.m. in the morning, you leave at like 8 p.m. or even 9 p.m. because of the nature of the job, and you even work weekends. Either you're working from home on weekends or you're going to the office to work weekends. You're always working weekends. There's no time you take a break, and in the whole year you don't have up to a month as leave, as vacation time. Excuse me, burnout is real low, and when anything bad happens to you, you say gone too soon and they will move on soon. I know that getting the great job that you want is hard, and sometimes anywhere belle face you chook head anywhere so you can just get a job to make ends meet. But I understand that, and I'm not trying to say that okay, if this is it, make your stance and leave, whatever. I can't give that advice because I'm not in that scenario. However, if you have better options, please take it. If you're in a situation where you can actually possibly start looking for better jobs that would treat you better, please take it. There are some jobs that actually care so much about the welfare of their employees because the employees make up the company. And if you find jobs like that exist, then please go there, take it. There's no need to stress yourself. I'm not saying now be that kind of, because I'm coming for this type of people. I'm not trying to say you should have the attitude of those people that are always forming, it's not my father's company, I'm not doing my work. I'm not saying that you should do that one. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you should strike a balance. You shouldn't give yourself to a company that doesn't want to give themselves back to you. And most times we see these red flags. Maybe we choose to stay because they've boboed us, they've shared one kind of nonsense dream with us, dream that has not come to actualization up till now. They shared it with us, or they've done something that will keep you. Maybe it's the retreat you do every year that is blinding you, that you can't see. Open your eye. You see people that distance themselves from their families, people that distance themselves from their friends, people that are always stressed and unhappy and all of that because of the kind of things that they are doing. They don't have time for other things in their lives because of where they are working. Oh no! Companies that have terrible processes, zero organization, nothing. In that kind of place, like you don't even see an actual path to growth. You don't see how this company is even contributing to your growth as an individual. What are you now doing there? It's clear that they're not even serious serious. They're not serious about the company to begin with. They're not serious about themselves. Why do you think they'll be serious about you? Also, if so many people start leaving a particular company, you should start asking questions. I mean, like, people would always leave to better places or leave to start their own thing. People would always get hired. People would always get promoted. People would always retire. That's life. One thing that is constant is change. But if maybe in the past year of you working in this company, let's say it's a small company and there are like 100 people in that company, and somehow there have only been 15 to 20 constant faces because the rest of like everybody else, they've carried their bag. 80 to 85 of the people have gone. Start asking yourself, why are people always leaving this company and me, I'm still here? Because there's a chance that those people have seen through the bullshit of the company and you haven't. So it should be a reality check. It's like ding dong, what is ringing in these people's head that is not ringing in my own? You don't want to be in that kind of situation. You don't want to be in that kind of scenario where you are there, you are hopeful, you understand, and they're just taking you for a ride and you don't even know it. Everybody is coming and leaving, and maybe even when they leave to better things. Like I said, they're using your company as surulere and back when I was broke. Toxic people sometimes don't look toxic. You would actually think they care about you. You need to learn to see through bullshit sometimes, because there are places and people that are actually toxic, but you think, oh, this person actually cares, oh, they love me, and the culture is great, and this one, the money is not okay because of, you even be giving excuses for them, but and the next thing your CEO is driving the latest Benz and you cannot even afford to buy a car. I kind of said this when I talked about this organization initially, which is ineffective leadership. There's no direct like chain to my success. Where is it going? How do I grow in this place? Also, terrible communication. You don't know who the direct person responsible for a particular thing is. I've also mentioned this, when there's no growth in sight. You don't know when your next promotion is. You don't know what you're supposed to do to get you to that your next promotion. There's no path in this company. Like, there's really nothing to aspire to. It's not like, oh, okay, I'm a software engineer now, and then I become intermediate at some point, and then I grow to principal, or rather I grow to senior, and then I grow to principal or staff or partner, and then I become something, and then I'm lead, I'm engineering manager, at some point I hopefully I'm CEO or I'm CTO. There's no growth path. For like 4 years you are a software engineer. For 4 whole years, one person's bachelor's degree, you're a software engineer in one company. Because like, if you're not growing, then why are you there? No growth in your role, no growth in the kind of work you're doing, no growth in your salary. It's just stagnant. And there's so many companies like that. It's clear that these people don't take you seriously. They don't rate you. So why are you stressing? Also, maybe if you're in a kind of company that can't take feedback, so when something is clearly wrong, you go and meet somebody. You're even afraid to go and meet somebody because you're afraid that you meeting the person might do more harm than good to you. You end up getting scolded, or you wouldn't be taken seriously, and that will mess with your self-esteem or something. If you're in that kind of company or you're in that kind of scenario, then don't know for you, because like I said, everybody is growing. One thing that is constant in life is change. Everybody is growing, everybody is changing, things are changing, people are getting better. Everybody should strive to be better versions of themselves, and as you are striving to be better versions of yourself, you should strive to make your company better and all of that. And if you cannot take feedback from the people that are working there, then I don't even know if you as an employee you want to be working there in the first place, right? It's one thing to take feedback, and maybe when you reach management, they're like, oh, okay, we have a different line of action or a different approach and everything. But even to not have that feedback culture in the first place is a terrible problem, if you ask me. I've listed a lot of things, I've said a lot of red flags in this video. Please, if you are in any of these situations and you have the chance to pick a bag and run, please carry it and be running, okay? There's no need, there's no reason why you should slave your life away for people that are not even willing to give you up to half of what you are giving them in terms of sacrifices you are making, your time, and all of that. I know that it's hard to find opportunities, but if there's any opportunity coming your way, or if you've gotten to a point where you actually have enough experience to go and get other opportunities, please go and get it. There's no reason why you should be tied to such places. This my friend left a particular company last year. It's not up to like 7 months. I saw this person 2 weeks ago and I'm like, oh, they look better, they're glowing, no stress, zero stress in their life. I'm not trying to now shake hand for people that are actually working in good companies but are terrible employees. I'm talking to other people. I'm talking to people that are in toxic scenarios but don't even know that they are in toxic scenarios, or don't even think that they are ready to leave. But if you have enough experience, you can quit. You will find another job. Or maybe don't quit first. Go and start trying to get other jobs, and when you do, move away. But please, toxicity is very bad for you in multiple spheres of your life. I've said it and I'm done. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to me, please make sure that you subscribe. The button is here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.